I'm over here crying right now because I'm all alone. I always get sad when I look at pictures of us on my phone. I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm so full of doubt. I wanted to fight you when you told me to get out. I want to press rewind and go back to the days you were mine. Now I have to wake up knowing that you're the one I can't find. I just want to see you one more time. You were always on my damn mind. I wanted us to be forever till death do us part. Why are we now torn apart?
I'm torn apart. You broke my heart, and I don't know what to do. I'm torn apart. Guess I'm not that smart, but I was never done with you.
This shit hurts me so bad. I'm tired of being fucking sad. The fact that we're separated makes me so mad. I hate going through heartbreak. I just want this all to be fake. I cannot believe this is a decision you wanted to make. Everything between us was sweet. Now it all turned weak. I really thought we were meant to be.
I guess we were.
I just want to see you one more time. You were always on my damn mind. I wanted us to be forever till death do us part. Why are we now torn apart?
I'm torn apart.
Torn apart.
You broke my heart.
Broke my heart.
And I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I'm torn apart.
Torn apart.
Guess I'm not that smart.
Not that smart.
I was never done with you. Left me shattered.
Shattered.
And they say what's the matter? Just you. Honestly, I'm broken because you've never spoken about the things that matter to me.
Matter to me.
Baby, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'll do anything to get you back, but this feeling's overwhelming, and I don't think I can take it. Don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm torn apart. You broke my heart, and I don't know what to do. I'm torn apart. Guess I'm not that smart, but I was never done with you.
Torn apart. Broke my heart.
I'm torn apart, and I don't know what to do.
Why are we now torn apart? Hello, everybody. Welcome to TAJ Radio. This is the final episode. I really had so much fun with this show, and it's been a blast. I'm mostly excited because I have Christo Kings here with me today. Today is also the release day of his new song Medicine, which we will be playing out here and talking about. So yeah, we're gonna play Medicine right now.
I've been told I got no time. I'm always treading on something nice. They put me down, but I still fight. They say I've got a short life. I mention you, but they deny. They say it's bad, but it feels right. The way you're rushing through my veins, the way you make me elevate, feels like you're racing through my blood. You're not like any other drug. just wanna get closer. Every dose getting better, 'cause I can never have enough. 'Cause if nothing else matters, then take my hand and make me yours. You're the only one I lost. The way you're rushing through my veins, the way you make me elevate, feels like you're racing through my blood. You're not like any other drug. I have never felt this good before. Everything I've been looking for, everything I've been looking for. They told me I'd never find a cure. You're the medicine and I need more. I need more. I have never felt this good before. Everything I've been looking for. They told me I'd never find a cure. You're the medicine and I need more. Never felt. Oh, they told.
And that was Medicine by Christo Kings. This song had me so excited. I was like, when I like went to hear it when it dropped, I was like, okay, let me go hear this. Let me go hear it. The song was everything. Production was out of this world. Love the vocals.
Thank
And
you.
you've been working on this for 2 years.
Yeah, for a really long time. It's the first song that I wrote and recorded for my new album. And I was very like hesitant for a while with the whole releasing process because I wanted to release when I was feeling the way that I was writing about. And last year was very, like, it was a difficult year. Like, that's why I put out Nightmare before I put out anything from the album, because I wanted to make sure I was like staying in touch with what I was writing about. But
Oh,
yeah, I'm super excited that it's out now. I'm definitely in a lot better place, and I'm just very happy that everyone's been enjoying it.
love it. Yeah, I'm very excited about Medicine too. And I love Nightmare. Any concept behind those, like how were you feeling? Like what was like the concept of Medicine and Nightmare?
So, well, the concept of Nightmare, I was, I want to say like 80% completed with my album. And like I said, I just had like a lot going on. So, there's not really like a sad song on the album either. So I was like, I want to kind of take what I'm feeling now and put it out there. And then once the album comes out, everything will just come full circle. So it did feel like a Nightmare part of my life whenever I had dropped Nightmare. And with Medicine, it's definitely like on the opposite side of the spectrum because it talks about just being like the best that you've ever been in your whole life. And yeah, it's just about being happy. They're polar opposites.
Well, I love that. That's very deep. I love it. Love
Nightmare, love. Yeah, just love everything about it. What was your favorite part about working on Medicine?
I think I was very excited to. That was the first song that I had started using a vocoder, and it kind of.
I
I mean,
love me
it's
a good vocoder.
yeah, it's insane how it works, and it's just I loved all the harmonies, and it came together very well, and it. I mean, the chorus kind of just repeats itself throughout the rest of the song after the second chorus, but I think it was more so of showcasing vocals at that point, and I haven't really put anything out where I was showcasing my vocals specifically. So that was a really fun part about it.
I could tell you had so much fun doing this. I'm pretty sure you're excited as much as we are about it dropping. Um,
I totally, like I said, it's been 2 years. Like I've been waiting for this specific song for the past couple of years, and I'm just super excited that it's finally out and the whole album rollout process is finally getting started.
we'll get to that album stuff in a minute. Cause I really can't wait for this album. I never knew you would talk about an album. Yeah, what made you wait 2 years for this song?
Um, I wanted people to hear it, and I wasn't very um, out there as much as I am now back then. And I guess that was also a thing with Nightmare. Like, let me drop Nightmare and see like how that is taken, and then that'll make me feel a little bit more confident about the album. So that's I guess why I waited so long. And also, like I said, like I really wanted to feel the way that I was singing about.
That's amazing. Okay, so before we get to everything else, the next song we're gonna play is "Guilty" featuring Tommy Kenny, which is one of my favorite songs of Nightmare. Yeah, and I had Tommy Kenny on here last week as well. So, yeah, let's get started.
Tommy Kenny. Guilty, always in your head, I'm fucking guilty. Ooh, yeah, yeah, guilty. Looking for a reason to convict me. I'm fucking guilty. Go. Swear you want something from me. I call it attention. Won't let me leave. Pick your poison. Bask in the toxicity you said I created. Don't pray for me, ain't worth your time. Good at coming off so sweet. Good at for me, but everyone believes. Double in disguise to me, but I'm the bad guy. Got me convinced I'm guilty. Always in your head, I'm fucking guilty. Ooh, guilty. Looking for a reason to convict me. I'm fucking guilty.
That's why you tryna lock me up, no key. He's so into me, high and a low key. I'm a baddie though, he don't even know me. Firstly boo, there ain't a thing that you could show me. He wanna try me, told him come and find me. I signed the plea with an XO so kindly. If I'm convicted, I might just let him visit. And if I don't, he'll write, I'm the one that he misses. I bust shots, holes in hearts, he holds the part for me from the end to start. I hear the larks from the cell, kitchen and yard. I carve my escape hole, it's a work of art. He posts bail, but I'm on the run. Those toxic traits couldn't hold not one. Basic, but I'm judged as a handful and a king like Christo. A jury I could dismantle.
Good at coming off so sweet.
Yeah,
Good at for me, but everyone believes.
everyone believes.
Double in disguise to me.
Told me.
But I'm the bad guy. Got me convinced I'm
Guilty.
Always in your head, I'm fucking guilty. Oh, guilty. Looking for a reason to convict me. Guilty.
Yeah. Christo Kings.
I'm fucking guilty. Always in your head, I'm fucking guilty. Oh yeah.
All right, that was Guilty by Christo Kings featuring Tommy Kenny. So we've been talking about medicine and how, it was, how you were going to put out your music and stuff. I really want to get into your musical journey. So, 2 years since medicine was made and all of that. Like, what made you come up with music, and what were these like albums you were putting out before? What were those about?
So I started writing, like songwriting and lyrics and all that, back in 2014. It's definitely a lot more perfected now than it was back then. My two previous albums, I had the first one was Undelivered Letters, and the second one was Destined. Undelivered Letters was more about like stories of other people, and also it didn't feel that personal, I guess, because I was writing like for other people, but I was the voice. And but it was all, I was just a kid like who was starting to make music and who was just super excited to finally be able to do it. So that will always hold like a special place in my heart. And then Destined, my second album, was more like, that was when I moved out of home and went off to school, and I was able to just, I guess, come out of the shell that I was in for so long, and be more confident in my skin and like who I was. So that's basically what that one was about, and just finding, I guess, finding yourself, basically, like finding who you were destined to be. But I think this new album is, I want to claim it more than the previous two, because it's definitely like, I feel like I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know what I'm saying. So I definitely am very, like, more excited for this one than I have been before, which I feel like is very harsh to say to the previous albums, but I mean, that's how I feel about it.
Love that for you. Love what you're doing with your music. I think you have potential. You have the talent, and I just, I'm very excited for what you have in the future. So about those two albums, okay, here's a, little fun little question. If you were to release one like those today, which one would you want to put out more? Like, if you would
Probably,
re-record, do everything, like, which one would you want to do?
yeah, I would probably, I've actually been re-recording a lot of the songs, the older songs that I have. I was thinking of possibly, not anytime soon, but eventually putting out re-recorded, remastered versions of those old songs, because there were a few where they still sit pretty near and dear to my heart. So, but if I had to choose between the two, I would probably choose Destined, just because it was more developed than the first one.
Oh, nice one. If we ever get a new version of Destin, I'll be here for it. um, yeah. When did you like? Okay. Were you ever going to do music, or was it just like a one-time thing? Like, what was music ever going to be like a one-time thing for you?
I don't think so. And it's funny that you bring this up, because I was looking at this really old picture the other day from the Undelivered Letters era. And it just kind of hit me like, it's been 4 years since that. And I'm still here. I'm still writing. I'm still recording. I'm still singing. And it just like, I don't know, I felt a certain type of way about it. I haven't lost track of what I've always wanted to do. And I haven't once like felt discouraged or like doubted or like I wanted to quit or anything, which is pretty hard when you are an independent artist. I mean, you go through a lot of, especially an independent artist who's a part of LGBTQ, you go through a lot of like
Yes, speak on it.
struggle. You know, you struggle sometimes with wondering if am I ever going to be at that level. But that never really took away sight from it being my passion. So I'm definitely always going to be writing, definitely always going to be singing, definitely always going to be recording and putting out music. And I think that's just been the most important thing to me.
I felt the same about my music because I was at a place where people I felt at least I felt like people weren't listening, and so it's very confident that there's somebody else out there who you know not really feel the same way, but it's like I can relate to some of the stuff other artists go through, and
Absolutely.
seeing you was just like, wow, like he's really doing a damn thing out here, and I love him for it. Um, okay,
I love
now we're gonna talk about the album, but before that, last song we're gonna play is Illusion, which is off Nightmare. Yeah, let's get to it.
Upset, cause I can't believe that it never fucking dawned on me how a person that I once knew deep got a lot of shit to say about me, but it's perfect, cause behind the scenes you would never did a mini scene. It's a mission, suspicious, yeah, the way you live fictitiously. I see you trying to avoid me, but you sure love to claim that you're my full-time employee. Put in no time in for me, it's just talk. I see right through it all. You're nothing but an illusion, filling heads with confusion. You believe your own delusion. You're nothing but an illusion. You're nothing but an illusion, filling heads with confusion. You believe your own delusion. You're nothing but an illusion. I'm so impressed, wish you the best. I'm done taking full offense, make your advance. I know that all of it is fake, no need to further as my case. You love the spotlight though, so desperate for the throne. Can't handle hearing no, can't wait for you to grow. And when you lose control, your truth won't really shows. And darling, I would know, cause we used to be real close. We used to be real close.
And that was Illusion by Christo Kings. Now, we talked about medicine, talked about musical journey. Let's talk about this album now since, we've been waiting to talk about it. All right. I know medicine is going to be on there. Can't wait. Any concept like genres you're digging into, any features, like give us something. Spill the tea.
Okay, all right. Because I promised you I would spill all the tea. So the concept behind it, it's basically the brighter side of Nightmare. So they go like hand in hand together. Like you have Nightmare and then the album follows right after it. I'm just gonna give you the name now. It's called Sweet Dreams. It's gonna be out in the fall.
It's cute.
And yeah, I'm super excited for it. I was afraid of picking a title that sounded kind of like basic, I guess. But in all reality, like it really is like it just goes hand in hand with Nightmare. So you have Nightmare and you have Sweet Dreams, and it has multiple concepts. It has like a youthful kind of theme and just being afraid to take that next step. Because I started writing it after I had graduated from college, and that's where I kind of was like just being afraid to step into those adult responsibilities. And then it also has like something that's changed in your life, like something has come into your life, a person has come into your life, and they have just made it such a positive experience. And that's pretty much like what it's about, just like the brighter side of things, looking at the bigger picture. And it will be out in the fall, and I'm gonna have my next single from the album coming out on September 4th, I believe it is. It's called Tension. I'm super excited for it. And features. I have 3 features currently, and I'm trying to work on another one. But I think that's all the tea I'm gonna give for now. I don't know. Like I feel overwhelmed now.
I love everything. I can't wait for this album. I'm very excited. And the people watching. Speaking of features and new songs, Christo and I might have something coming.
Yes, that's right.
Because I'm working on my next album, so stay tuned. Because me and Christo might be cooking up something. Enough of me. Okay, so it's called Sweet Dreams. Love that it's a brighter side of night. Love that Nightmare is an EP too. Love how you started out that way. Cause like most artists don't really start off with an EP, which is okay. Like an album is good too. Like I feel like an EP is like way better because it's like okay, they giving us this little bit of songs. Like I can imagine what the album is like. It gives that. Most of these artists, they start off with a full-length album, which is okay, like, because, an album can also introduce yourself, like, hey, this is me, 15 tracks, or however. Oh, yeah, speaking of, how many tracks would an album have? That's what I wanted to get into.
There's going to be 12 tracks. And I'm normally used to, with the other two, actually with Undelivered Letters, there were 13. But with Destined, there was 15, and then I put out 2 additional songs after it was released. But I wanted to keep it short, and like when people start listening, like they'd be able to get through it. It's only like a 40-minute long album anyway, so it's definitely not like too overbearing. But that was my thing with Nightmare. Like I loved to call it the prologue to the album, because it really is just like an intro to the album.
Love that. Any genres that would be incorporated? Because I love when the artist, gets into new genres and stuff. So,
Yeah, I definitely dipped more into trap R&B with this album, and I guess that's why, because Nightmare was solely just like R&B, and I am a pop artist, so I had to kind of find a balance for those. Because Medicine's a pop song, but they definitely all have their different like elements of pop and R&B and trap.
Love a good pop trap R&B album. I can't wait for it. So excited. I'm legit excited. I really just been watching you and getting to connect is just really very amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. That was it for TAJ Radio. This is final episode. I can't believe it.
I super
Yeah, I can't believe this is the last episode. So I haven't had so much fun with this show. I'm thankful for every guest that went up on here. I love talking to every single one of them, including you. This has been fun. Stream Christo's music. Stream his new single "Medicine." Stream his EP "Nightmare." Like his music's worth a listen. Like I'm very serious. Um, yeah, stream his music. Follow him on any social media platform. And yeah, that was it for TAJ Radio. Oh, keep streaming my album too. My album has been getting a lot of plays, so I'm thankful for that.
A lot of them should be from me, by the way.
Oh, hey, we love a supporter. Artist supporting artists. We love that. Anyways, yeah, stream Christo, stream me, of course. Whose show you're watching? No, but anyway, yeah. Yeah. Enough about that. This is it for TAJ Radio. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Christo, for stopping by. Love having you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, signing off. Bye.